Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of Create Arcane Engineering. Um, this is an intro recorded earlier before I've done all the mining and stuff, but I have done a little bit off-camera work, and I just wanted to show it off so that I can do some off-camera work in between episodes. But get this one started. Um, I've looked at this stuff down here, um, and made the machines for that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So we have the mechanical press there. And then we can take this and some shafts and some cogs. We got the mixer, and I accepted that. We got one of those from the thing. We need the saw blade, but I think we can already make that part. Yep, mechanical saw. So that's good. That'll help the tree farm. Easy tree chopping is always good. And then let's go to the bottom. Go outside. We're gonna need a bucket of water. Oh, and we need a depot. Depot. Weighted ejector. Okay. Depot. Andesite casing and andesite alloy. We should have this stuff to make that. Let's see. We definitely have some andesite, and I think, yeah. Actually, what I should do is take this and show off mechanical mixer. I made a basin. Okay. Okay, that should all be all the stuff we need to set this stuff up. That was weird. Okay, so we can set up a basin. And if we put the mechanical mixer above that, and put some shafts. Oh, a cog coming off of it. I guess what we can do is this. Put the large water wheel down. Ooh. That should get that. But even just a little bit of that helps. And then we should be able to throw this in there, and this in there. And it should make andesite alloy. We may have to speed it up, actually, which means we need large cogwheels. Do we have any large cogwheels? Shafts and planks. Okay. Make a handful. Okay, I'm gonna take a second and see if I can figure this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have this solved. wanted to be on camera when I did it, though. Yes. Okay, so there is andesite alloy, and a whole bunch of it, because the um, recipe, it makes 4 for every one of those. So now we can do this part and directly do that. Add this and this to it. Make a depot. Get rid of these. Depot down. Mechanical press down. Of course, it needs. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Vertical gearbox. See if we can fix this issue. Hopefully so. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. So this should be working. We just got to get the. Let's see. Iron. Had some making up earlier. What we were making this into. This, yes. Propeller. I need 4. Well, I just happen to have 4. That's good. But this actually gets us really on the way to create. Bonk, 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 bonk. Eventually, this is going to be much better. But, well, now I'm going to tear all this down. This is why we probably will need it again. Uh, we do not need it right now. And I would rather have that go, but make that big building for it, or at least a small building that we can put it in. Okay, so this and this equals propeller. Propeller plus this equals encased fan. That actually makes a whole lot of things better. And then I also want to make the millstone. Okay, pretty easy. Is it a stone mill andesite work? So all right. Andesite alloy. Millstone. Alright, that is those quests complete. So I'm gonna pause this video here for now, and do some off-camera work, and I will be back recording at some point. Alright, so I thought I'd record this. We're going to the Nether the first time. I did manage to find diamonds in my off mining trip. And we need some netherrack. I don't like that Y value is constantly going down, but it could just be lag. It's not completely fixed, but we can at least get part of what we came here for. Which is that right there. I need one piece of netherrack. Hopefully when I come back it'll be fixed. But that gets us the first piece in a big project. Well, the first piece in a big-ish project. What that? But we have to go back to the Nether like right away. But I have to craft this first. So if we take that netherrack and combine it with these 4 netherrack sheets, or these 4 iron sheets that we just had, make an empty blaze burner. And with that, we can go back to the Nether. Hopefully, it will solve itself. And now, the hunt for a fortress and a blaze. And also, let me figure out what we actually have to do. Let's see. I go to here, here. You can capture a blaze into your blaze burner by right-clicking it with an empty one. Okay, so all we have to do is go right-click a blaze. Easier said than done, but we should also get some of that glowstone. Let's get out of this stupid biome into a better one. Can I see on the map? Lots of ghasts. Warped Desert. Soul Sand Valley. Nether quartz is good. We'll probably need some of it in the long run. Oh, there's a fortress literally right there. Well, if I wasn't recording it, I wouldn't believe it. Like, I'm recording it and maybe still don't believe it. Like, well, this is easy. Let's see, can I add fortress? Can we? Okay, we can still teleport home. That's good. But I didn't do the portal. There should be. That looks like a set spawner. Maybe this single smallest fortress I've ever seen though. I'm also not getting items, which means I may be lagging out, and that gas isn't moving. Failed to create backup. That's no good. That was probably what it was then. Probably catch up here in just a second. Let's see if teleporting to the fortress helped. Nope. It wouldn't even teleport. Hmm. Alright, I'll come back when I figure out what this issue is. Okay, I got it semi-working. But there's a blaze, and I wanted to make sure that I was actually recording. There we go. Okay, but we are going to teleport back home now. Because, this is dangerous. Oh, can we not teleport home? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Well, I mean... Good news is... Oh, I think it's lagging again. Yep. There we go. Okay. Yay, we're home. Okay. So, we have the blaze burner. I think that means, did this quest complete? Yep. Also, if we have a runic tablet, which is a rune deployed, we can make a blaze burner with no blaze. So, that's all good. Okay. So, brass is the next thing, which we actually should be able to take care of. So let's see. Let me put this stuff away. I don't really have a random chest yet. I better put this in here, I guess. I can put this in here. This is kind of the random chest. Alright, we need a mixer, if I can find it. Okay, so we need this and this and this. And we need some shafts. Mixer. Some regular shafts. The basin. Maybe some vertical gearboxes. And then copper, zinc. We haven't actually made any zinc into zinc yet. Can we uses? Let's see. We can bolt blast it, but okay. I'll just put this in here. Okay. So let's get at least one or a couple of zinc, and then we'll go to work on actually making the first brass. Okay, so one of each makes 2 brass, and we need. So to make the thing beyond this, it's this deployer. We need a brass hand, which needs 4 brass sheets. Okay. So that's more than enough. Let's take the. Let's see. The depot. No, that's the weight ejector. Depot, mechanical press. That should be good. I am interested in knowing if that works actually. If a hand crank works for these things. I should set up a place in here. Well, I should really start setting that place up, but I should I'm gonna dig out that second floor, I think. for some of the minor create things. But first, let's get this. Alright, so we should be able to dig this. Put the blaze burner there. Oh. Do we have any coal here? Yeah. We're gonna be very quick about this, so I'm just gonna hold on to the coal. But basin and mixer and a cogwheel. Okay. Large to small. And then large to small. Large to small. Large to small. And then we'll put the water wheel here. Put 4 zinc and 4 copper in here. And turn the blaze burner on. That should 2 brass, 4 brass, 6 brass, 8 brass. We could probably run the okay, so if we put a gearbox here, run shafts over to here, run a gearbox up and over. We could actually put this right here, probably. We only need 4. 2, 3, 4. So this is our bronze sheet making right now. I'm gonna leave this up actually, because I just wanna. It can be over there for now. We're gonna have to make a different type of farm soon. We want the next the I think the first step in like farms and stuff that we have to do is an andesite alloy farm. I think there's got to be a way to make a cobblestone farm. I'm just not aware of it. Um, let's see. Deployer. We need an andesite alloy. And that. Hmm. We need a machine. Means we need one more andesite alloy. We didn't get any diorite out of that, huh? Well, I can do this. It should. Let's see. say I had more bone meal than that, yeah. Come over here in an area. This should work. Oh, enrichment log. Huh, wonder what that's about. Oh, we need one of those. Oh, that's probably where the... Yep. Alright, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But there was actually an easier way to do this, and I actually wanted to show it off, so I think I'll go get it. It does this all without leaving all these leaves and stuff. Or at least mostly. Let me go grab it. We need this. Oh. And this. Let's make this real quick, actually. Let us make the deployer. Should be just this and the hand. There's the deployer. And we get another hand. That's nice. Alright, the only thing left is this. And that should be... We won't do this like it says. We'll do andesite alloy. We'll give it 1 and let it deploy, and then give it a second and let it deploy, and then give it a saw and let it deploy. And we'll just do that all at once. We could probably do this now. Let's actually just do it now. What does it need? It needs 2 andesite alloy and a saw and a mineral slab. Okay, so we have the mineral slab. Andesite alloy. And the saw. And we have the deployer already. I didn't grab the, I can show it on a different tree. Alright, so if we take this out and replace it with this, um, is it like this? Yes. We should be able to put mineral slab down there and give it this, and saw. And get out a kinetic mechanism. Yay! Okay, and then tree thing, we put a saw right here, and then we take the hand crank, put it here, and turn it, and it'll take the entire tree. You gotta be careful where you do that, but it takes the entire tree down. So, now, we've done this. That gives us a whole bunch of stuff here, first of all. So, a bunch of the stuff that we've been farming, let me go back home. A bunch of the stuff we've been farming just got given us, too. So, yeah, so like some andesite casing, some kinetic mechanisms, uh, let's see, let's put this stuff away real quick. There's 2 engineer's toolkits. Okay, I'm not sure whether to open. I'm gonna leave these there. I'm gonna open one of them and keep the other one for fortune. Because we're actually close to fortune, I think. Oh, nice. That'd be good eventually. Okay. Um, but I believe here that unlocks. Oh, we need an andesite machine. Um, okay. We can make one. Okay, what are these used for though? Sealed mechanism. Okay, that is a good use of our materials. Andesite machine. Okay, that unlocks chapter 2 here. You really just need redstone and skystone, huh? Oh, 27 mechanical crafters, huh? Wow. Brass machines plus crafting table. Precision mechanisms. Those are usually really hard to make. Still pretty hard to make. But we should be able to make, yeah, the seared melter. We should be able to get cured rubber now. Um, maybe. Uh, kinetic mechanism. That should open this one up. So we should definitely open this one though. Loot box. Engineer's goggles. Yes, that is such a good. And a wrench. So he gave us basically a bunch of tools right off the bat. Okay. Um, these are stuff we already have. They gave us a depot. Not torches. Mechanical press, cogwheels, some brass funnels. Let's take this stuff out for food. And this. Hunting task, huh? Collect 4 rabbit hide. Okay, that's not bad. Hmm. Ah, okay, so it did unlock some stuff here. Resin bucket. Extract resin from trees using arboreal extractors. Mechanical belt. Yes, that's really something we need. The Copper Age speedrun. So arboreal extractor, andesite machine, and a bucket. We're making that immediately. Um, we have an andesite machine actually, right? Overlooking it though. Here it is. Andesite machine and a bucket. Equal arboreal extractor. So with that, mechanical pump, um, and a spout. Yeah. Sealed machine. So we are gonna have to make some. But if we can get a latex bucket, period. So arboreal extractor jungle equal latex. Okay. So we should be able to use this to get latex to convert latex into cured rubber or into rubber via this method, and then smelt it or blast it. I'll probably smelt it to get cured rubber, and then make 8 of these plus a copper casing, which is just a strip. I can make that real quick. Uh, Copper. That. Okay. So that is definitely the next step here. I think there are jungle trees right over there. I want to say there are jungle trees right over there. Does this arboreal extractor need a crank? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, but I bet we actually need this mechanical pump though, don't we? Uh, oh, so we just need hmm, information. Extracts fluid from adjacent trees. Okay, so we should be able to just take this over to the jungle tree. Yeah, that's a jungle tree over there. And get the first bit of latex. Been a path to get here. I can tell you that. This is no easy mode pack. I'm gonna use the big tree because the little tree. Hopefully, we can get a sapling out of at some point. Um, no, 25. Okay, So basically, we should make more of these eventually, and basically sit them around the tree, pumping into a food tank. But for now, I'm just gonna add this. So let's see, 8 and 3 is 24. Uh, and we need, okay, so 8 and 4. So we need 2 full things, or 8 and 3 is 24. So, and 6 and 4 is 24. So this makes 24 will make 6. So we're gonna need uh 2, 1 and a bit basically of these machines. But that is gonna take a minute. So uh I am gonna leave the episode here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. So I'm recording this clip. I made this enchanting table in between episodes. Um, and I managed to enchant this engineer's toolkit with Fortune 3. So I'm gonna open it on camera and see what we get. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of stuff. Uh, hmm. We should be able to grab it all though. Just like this. And put it in here. Ooh, precision mechanism. And item vault. Alright. I'm gonna set that item vault up too, I think, for my storage, but that's it for now. This is another thing I'm doing in between episodes, but that is important enough that I want to share it. I got a brace casing out of that fortune bag, and I'm just going to make a brass machine, and then come over here. No, here I think, stone cutter, and make a rotational speed controller. And then that will go. I'm gonna go up a floor and dig down. Then I can replace the floor. Elevator pulley can go there. The rotational speed controller can actually go out a couple. Go right here and then lifted. Yep. I think with one, we can go up to like 96, something like that. Alright, but that's all I wanted to show for now. I'm going to create this elevator and then show it off at the beginning of the episode.